from the YouTube Dojo. That's right, the YouTube Dojo. This is Weeknight there with Muller. And now, a man who believes that Cher is the next superhero of the world, Muller. Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Muller with on Grasshoppers. Let's do this thing. Tonight's shout out one our Specs Park and this man edits, Def 509's vigilante videos and gameplays, the Alex K with this animations, the Anthony Brent show with his reactions, web design team with this podcast, his rants, his discussions, and everything else. Rex Books with his gameplays, Emmanuel Gag with his thing covers, Michael Sidecast with his Michael show, Baby Lamb Creations with his Baby Lamb and Friends program, Rebecca Cable / Swaggy Vortex 733 VA Studios with the voice acting and things like that, and Emotional Fireflies 97 with, let's be honest, some of the craziest videos that you'll ever see, but also very entertaining. So please, for heaven's sakes, check those people out. Now, tonight we're talking about Cher. She has been a musician for many years. Of course, the music business has been slow for her lately, so she has to do something else. Well, that won't be too hard. Now, she is selling her old LA home for $6.5 million. Wow. Is the music business that slow? I mean, come on. Now, she recently made a major rescue. She rescued an elephant in Pakistan. The elephant was trapped in a zoo, and it wanted to be free, especially considering the fact that the keepers tried to starve it to death. Thankfully, the elephant is free, and they got fired. So, in other words, Cher is a hero. And speaking of which, we turn now to the rejected opening remarks. But now, keep in mind, this bit right here has the opening remarks that I didn't make before. Okay? I tried to make them, but they just didn't sound right. And plus, Adam can be a little bit loopy, whenever he's on the show. So please forgive us. Your discretion is advised. All that kind of stuff. Let's go.
Villager News, welcome back.
Over here.
No, fire this motherfucker! Anyway, Cher is putting her LA home up for sale. That's right, a freaking beautiful LA home by Cher. The listing price is $6.5 million. Yes, that's 6.5 million buckaroos. Wow, she must be out of money now. I don't know, maybe she is, maybe she ain't. Cher actually saved an elephant from being smoked and parked it in Pakistan, and everyone is happy about it. It's the first time that a bad singer did something good. Well, goddamn, whoever wrote this shit just goddamn roasted her. Damn, roasted like a goddamn toaster. Damn.
Yeah, they say that a picture is worth 1,000 words. But these dance moves are worth maybe about $58,000. I don't know what that means, but hey, I gotta make a living somehow, right?
Wow. And if you folks can do anything better than that, give me a call. In terms of the dance moves, but whatever. I'm sorry. I just lost my mind for a little bit. Let's do the top 8 list with MP, huh? Let's go. Okay, from the home office in the middle of nowhere, top 8 superhero names for Cher. Here we go. Number 8, the Elephant Saver. Number 7, the Animal Defender. Number 6, the Defending Woman. Number 5, Changer. Number 4, the Helper. Number 3, the Big Defender. Number 2, the elephant defender, and number one, the elephant's best friend. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you, MP. Thank you very much. We'll be right back. We gotta take a commercial break, but when we come back, we got something for you. I don't know what it is, but we got something for you.
Did you wash the dishes? Oh yeah! Did you read my story?
Totally!
Did you want the rest of my food?
Yes, I would like that.
There's a dazzling scene on your TV screen, and it's not a book or a magazine. Don't touch that dial, everything's alright. From TV Land on Nick at Night.
Hi, I'm installing the carpet here for Mrs. Nelson. You know, Mrs. Nelson, she's no fool. She could go out to buy carpet, right, to somewhere they got a big showroom and lots of overhead, but she just picked up the phone and called Empire. 588-2300. That's the Empire carpet number, and Empire brought all those big samples right to her house, including nylon pile carpet from $6.95 a yard. $6.95, and that's fully installed by professional installers. 2 days later, I'm here putting in the carpet. Mrs. Nelson can't believe I'm here already. Oh, and you can get credit, too. No installment payments for 60 days. And look, if you call 588-2300 right now, you get this Bissell rug shampooer with your order. Now, how can you beat that? Carpet from $6.95, installed, with padding, free shampooer, credit if you want it, and you never leave home. 588-2300 Empire. Why don't you call right now?
There's a dazzling scene on your TV screen, and it's not a book or a magazine. Don't touch that dial, everything's alright. From TV Land on Nick at Night.
Thank you very, very much. We're back to Weeknight Update. Now, we have another random information sketch for you, but this time we have a special announcement from one of our Not Ready for Late Night players. Alright, let's watch the sketch first, and then we'll see the announcement. Alright? Are you ready? Alright, let's fly!
I can't believe Cher is still performing, can you?
No, but she's the topic of this morning's random information.
Starring Michael Cast and Mr. Lamb.
And now, Michael I's cast and Mr. Lamb with more random information for your everyday lives.
If your name is Cher and you're selling your old home in LA for $6.5 million, then let me ask you this. Why would you do that when you already have a lot of money?
Experts say, he who laughs best lasts the best. But they also say, she who buys Cher's old home for $6.5 million is Miss Becky.
Oh, never turn back time. I don't have to roam. Not with the money to buy Cher's home.
Now that's the weirdest song I've ever heard in my life.
If times are so tough that Cher had to rescue an elephant from being trapped in a zoo forever, then the world needs to start thinking.
Cher should also be congratulated for that. Vigilante could also be congratulated if he could dance for at least 10 seconds.
This has been random information for your everyday lives. Now back to Weeknight Update's Cher Spectacular. Then stay tuned for the wee hours with Craig Knightley and his special guest, Cher. That's all coming up next on Nick at Night. Random Information for Your Everyday Lives was taped in front of a live studio audience at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando at Universal Studios, Florida.
There's great TV pleasure at your command. Hello out there from TV Land. Nick at Night brings it home to you.
Hello everyone, this is Simon A. But on YouTube, you know me better as Baby Lamb Creations. And on Weeknight Update, you might recognize me as Bob Richardson and Mr. Lamb. But as you can tell, right now I am not being Bob Richardson or Mr. Lamb. I'm just being myself. And I have a very important announcement to make. This is actually going to be my final appearance on Weeknight Update. Yup, as of this episode, I am officially retiring from Weeknight Update. Yup, I know this sounds unexpected, but I decided to make this decision. Now, the reason that I am retiring from Weeknight Update has nothing to do with anything that I have against anyone that I've worked with. I don't have any problems or anything like that. I don't hold any grudges against any of the people I've worked with. It's not like that at all. In fact, I've never had any major issues or problems at all with the people that I've worked with on Weeknight Update. Nope. In fact, everyone that I've worked with have been very kind, helpful, wholesome, welcoming, and supportive to me. And they all believed in me. And they were there for me whenever I really needed them. And it just means so much to me that I've worked with such a very fine and wonderful cast of very wonderful and kind people. It makes me feel very good. But yeah, the reason that I'm retiring from Weeknight Update is, well, actually it's for two reasons. The first reason is, well, I come to realize that the talents that I have, be it doing voice work or playing certain characters or even playing music, it doesn't really belong in a late night talk show, be it a small one on YouTube or a big one on NBC. What can I say? I'm not a late night person, but at least I had the pleasure of working on a late night talk show, even if it's just a YouTube one. But yeah, I feel like I want to put more time onto doing more of my talents and doing other types of projects that I can use a lot more of my talents for. In fact, I want to continue to make original content on my YouTube channel. I want to probably come up with like skits and stuff, and more original videos, and even work on Baby Lamb and Friends, because that's the type of series that I really put a lot of passion and dedication to. And the second reason is because I graduated from high school. And with that becomes, well, the major transition to college. And so I also want to put some more time to focus on college. Because, well, I need to make that my priority. It's going to be a big adjustment for me, but I'm willing to do what it takes. So, yeah, that's pretty much why I'm leaving the show. But I have nothing against anyone that I've worked with. I appreciate all the people out there involved with the show that I've interacted with and have gotten to know over the past year and a half that I've been on the show. And this show has been on for 11 years. Over a decade. That's a lot of dedication. And I've realized that more and more people are getting involved in Weeknight Update, and I'm very happy about it, because it means that this show is growing and growing, and it's going to turn into something great in the future. So, overall, I am just super grateful for all the people on Weeknight Update that have really cared for me. I want to give thanks to all of them, to Michael, to Neb, to Emmanuel, to Anthony, to Lex, to all the people, and especially to Ellie Muller for allowing me to help him out. Because, you know, I really enjoy helping out other people. It makes me feel good, especially when it makes other people feel good as well. Because I like to care for other people, and I like to help them out. So yeah, I am going to miss working on Weeknight Update, because I've had a lot of fond memories of being on the show, watching my appearances, and just seeing this show grow. And I have a feeling that it's going to grow into something really, really big in the future. I believe that, for real and for truth. Now, before I go, I just want to leave with a message. The secret to making something successful has nothing to do with how many people watch it, because that's just a number, and it doesn't matter. What really matters is how much time, effort, dedication, and especially love that you put into doing something. I like to believe that as long as you love doing something and you're very committed and dedicated to doing it, that's all that matters. And as long as you continue to do what you love, it'll all pay off eventually in the long run. And I have a feeling this show will continue to grow bigger and bigger, and I see more people getting involved with it, and the show is improving and all that. So yeah, I have a feeling that this show will be just as good now as it has been when I first came a year and a half ago. And so I wish the best for everyone on Weeknight Update, and I give them all my love. To quote Mr. Rogers, "You make each day a special day by just your being yourself. There's only one person in the whole world like you, and people can like you exactly as you are." With that said, take care and God bless.
Alright, now, Simon, aka Babyland Creations, thank you for a year and a half worth of great entertainment and for helping us out with this program. You know, this show may not be the most popular show either on YouTube or on Nick at Night, but we do our best, and when push comes to shove, we have a good time. And so we're going to try our best to honor him the best way that we know how, by having a good time. We're going to miss working with him, but we know that we're always going to be good friends. And with that being said, let's have some fun and have some talking time. Let's talk about it. Hit me!
Let's talk about it.
Yep. You know how it is, right? 1808 BBC before your common era. You know, that was the year that the chickens and lickens came together. Prior to that, it couldn't really come together. But 808 and 804 in the AM, PM, morning, afternoon, evening, night, time, all times of the day, they all came together, and they all did this tune. Now, Adam couldn't be here because of certain events that he has to fulfill or something like that. So it was Scott and the boys play the theme. Thank you, boys. That's Edward Scott in the Weeknight Update Symphony combo over there. Yes, is it a combo over there, Ed, or is that an actual band? I'm pretty sure it's the band. Okay, fine. Weeknight Update band. Okay, cool. Now, Cher's home, you know, or her old LA condo, is up for sale. It's on the market now for $6.5 million. Or it says here $6.495 million. We'll round it up to 6.5. But it has Moroccan look. Alright, I mean, look at those chairs. You know, some say it's Moroccan, others say it's futuristic. But the people on the Today Show call it very spacious. All I know for sure is that it's lovely, and the view over there now, you know, I gotta admit, alright, I'm not over there, but I can just tell by looking at this photo that it looks amazing, alright? Now this is despite the fact that she sold the condo in 2013 for $5.25 million. So, wait a minute. So it's now on the market for almost $2 million more dollars? Wow. This will really put a damper on anybody's plans for having a nice home this year. Or next year. Or the year after that. But what do I know, huh? You know what? She bought the condo from Vincent Gallo, an actor, in 2006 for just $3 million. And we gotta put writing on it. We gotta make note of that. Should we talk about Vincent Gallo on Weeknight Update? Well, we'll see where we're at, huh? Let's see. Also, NBA star David Lee owned the home at one point. Singer Diane Carroll, and actress Lily Collins. Okay, very interesting. Let's move on to her heroic story. That's right. Cher recently shed tears of joy as Pakistan's loneliest elephant wins freedom. Now, check this out. Alright? Avan, a 33-year-old Asian elephant from Sri Lanka, was the focus of a 4-year campaign by Cher to secure his release from Murgazar Zoo in Pakistan. Right? After the singer saw pictures of the elephant living alone and held miserably in chains in a small enclosure with only a small dirty pond to play in. Now, is that any way to treat an elephant? I mean, honestly, training the elephant so that the elephant couldn't roam free and eat the leaves off the trees or anything like that. And everybody knows that elephants don't just go to the ponds to play in. They go to the ponds to drink water. Now, back in May, right? Islamabad High Court ruled that Kavan should be freed and ordered wildlife officials to consult with Sri Lanka to find him a suitable sanctuary within 30 days. Alright? It was met with triumph by Cher, who declared it to be one of the greatest moments of her life, which is very outstanding considering the fact that she had many awards. But all we know for sure is that when she tweeted about it, she said Pakistani, which is short term for the Pakistani government over in Pakistan. Alright, now, Kavan entered Pakistan as a 1-year-old. 1-year-old. So he was over there for 32 years. And he was a gift to former dictator General Ziaul Haq from the Sri Lankan government, but began to be held in chains in 2002 when zookeepers were concerned about his increasingly violent tendencies. I mean, violent tendencies? No. Okay? There has to be a reason why he was being violent. This article later continues, he began to show further distress after his mate Saleh, right, who arrived from Bangladesh in 1990, died in 2012. But, oh my goodness, that is insane. All the elephant wants is, all the Kavan wants to do are to be free, to eat, to drink, and to have someone to care about them. And Cher cared about Kavan. So, there you go. Long story short, Cher started talking about it. The keepers were suspended for stealing his food, and making him starve to death. And it was discovered that wild boars had been breaking into his enclosure and stealing his bread and fruit. So it's a good thing that Cher did what she did just in time. So, as much as we like to make fun of Cher, we gotta say thank you. Thanks, Cher. It did a really great job. Now, that is the end of a very important Weeknight Update episode. I'm sorry that I went a little long in the main part, but, you know, a lot of crazy things have happened. You know, Baby Young Creations, we miss you so much. The ending experiments are dedicated to you. We have something special for you. You know, Emotional Fireflies with the Z97. You know, thank you for coming on the show in advance. We have your sketch loaded up and ready to go. Please enjoy the ending experiments, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday. That's the news. I'm out skis. Thanks a lot, everybody, once again. That's the news. I'm out skis. Whoa. Next on the ending experiments, some crazy comedy, some music, and something new for everybody. I won't spoil too many surprises, so let's get this over with. We'll begin with everything right after this promo. What's up?
Weeknight Update, the best show for any type of creature. If you're a plant, a dog, a zombie.
You know what, folks? You gotta watch Weeknight Update, alright? It's been on for 11 years on YouTube, Friday nights a week whenever it's on. But now, you can also catch it on Nick at Night, weekday mornings at 2:30, 1:30 Central. And I'll tell you something, it sure beats watching infomercials.
Greetings, I'm the Odd Man, and this is something you should see right now. Not only will this keep you safe, but it will also entertain you. Please enjoy.
It's Friday night, you're watching this show. That can only mean it's time for one thing. The ending experiments.
Warning. Portions of the experiment might not be to your liking. Or they might not be suitable. Alright, please, your discretion is advised.
It's time to get your randomness going. That's right, it's Random Thoughts with George Thompson.
Good morning, I'm George Thompson. Today you're watching Random Thoughts. Now, let's just get started. Cher, if you don't know, is selling her old home in Los Angeles for $6.5 million. And I mean, that's crazy to me because I don't know how you can blow your money so fast. But on the other side, Cher is also known for saving an elephant from a Pakistani zoo, which, I mean, that's pretty amazing. I think she's a real superhero, and she deserves Vigilante's seal of approval.
Hey, wait a minute! Cher's a superhero now? That's insane!
I know, who knew what a great singer who performed with Sonny Bono back in the day would become such a superhero?
I am shocked.
Wouldn't you want to be a superhero?
I didn't! I'm just shocked. She and Sonny Bono were in a team back in the day, and they would have been a great crime-fighting duo. I'll have a talk to you about that later. I gotta go.
Okay, have fun. I gotta go too. I'm George Thompson. You've been watching Random Thoughts. Good night, everyone.
That was your randomness for tonight. That was Random Thoughts with George Thompson.
And now, because we made it through another week, it's time for us to talk to a woman who is twice as popular as Cher is. That's right, I'm talking about Miss Becky.
Good morning, I'm Miss Becky. That's right, I'm the only woman who's twice, maybe 3 or 4 times as popular as Cher is. The only problem is, I'm stuck with a show that's on for almost 3 o'clock in the morning on Nick at Night. Well, do you hear that Cher is selling her old LA home for $6.5 million? I know! Why would Cher sell her home? She's been getting checks for her old variety show and her mystic since 2003. She's rich! And she recently rescued an elephant from Pakistan who was trapped in a zoo for a long time. That's awesome! She must be a superhero! And as for me, nature calls. See you next week. Toodles!
That was Miss Becky. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if she was a superhero. Would you? Oh.
It's time for a brief release from awkwardness. It's Luther's Joke of the Week.
So Cher has rescued an elephant from a zoo in Pakistan, and now she's a real hero. Great! Now Betty White, Bob Barker, and Mr. Rogers can officially name her the 4th member of the animal-saving team. The newest superhero team to sweep the nation since the Avengers. Did I speak too soon?
That was Luther's Joke of the Week. I told you that would be brief.
From the Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios Florida, it's the Overnight Show starring Marley Carson. This morning, a discussion about Cher and the Dancing Bear. And now, here's Marley.
Thank you. Good morning. I'm Marley Carson, and this is the Overnight Show. I finally have my very own show, but it's on around 3 in the morning here on Nick at Night, and the network is only giving me a couple of minutes to fool around here. So let's get this started. Cher is selling her home for $6.5 million. It's too bad that I can't live there, though. I only make 9 cents a week here. That isn't even enough to get an awesome look for the show. Anyway, she recently rescued an elephant from a zoo in Pakistan. Wow, that's so heroic that it made Wonder Woman look like a janitor. Well, it's time for the Dancing Bear. How are you able to dance so well? Well, it's time for us to get out of here. Craig Knightley gets upset if he doesn't get his show up on time. I'll see you next week when we will talk about Liam Neeson, and I will try to get into one of his newest movies. Sweet dreams.
The Overnight Show starring Marley Carson has been a Casting Shoe production and also has been recorded in front of a live studio audience at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando at Universal Studios Florida.
There's great TV pleasure at your command. Hello out there from TV Land. Nick at Night brings it home to you.
Anyway, welcome back, people. Cher is a motherfucking superhero. Now you're probably asking, how is she? Well, let me tell you something. Why don't you save a motherfucking elephant or anyone like that in their real life? Then you can be considered a superhero by the terms of this bullshit. So let me tell you something. Sorry, Batman, you full of shit. You're not real. You tried your best. Cher did a whole lot better than you did because she's actually real. Goddamn, give up. I'm sorry, bro. Wow. You just got folded. Like a guy.
Now, who would make a movie about Cher? I'll give you some ideas. Marvel, DC, Disney, Ice Cube, Nickelodeon, Dennis Muller, and ironically enough, David Lerman. So, I am MP asking you, will Cher be a superhero on TV? Will Marvel notice her? Why am I asking you these questions? Why am I doing this bit? I don't know. Let's move on. We're done. I am a regular bin. Who or what will Cher save next? A raccoon? A fish? A frog? A donkey? A mouse? A cat? An old game show? Someone's late night career. That's right. There you go. Those are all the things that she will save next. Thank you very much. Okay, now here are some lessons for us to remember. Alright, now pay attention to this, okay? Cher should never sell a good home. Elephants should never be trapped. And Cher is a superhero now. Stop asking her about music, please. Well, there's a comedy. Here's a very special musical performance bit featuring Adam and some of our other not ready for late night players. Enjoy.
And now, jazzing your stress away, it's the musical performance time.
Simon, aka Babyland Creations, we're gonna miss you, man. Thank you for a year and a half of great entertainment. It was an awesome year and a half. Having you on the show. We're gonna miss you around Weeknight update, but I know that our paths will cross again. I know that we're always going to be friends. 143, neighbor. 143, and God bless.
Guys, let me tell you something. There's some man they call Baby Lamb Creation, some shit like that. He's been a good guy. He's done a whole lot of shit that I dive and say I want to personally shake his hand for. But because I don't know where he is in real life, I guess I have to give him a good old one of these. Good old late night wake up date salute shit.
Well, another episode of Weeknight Update is over. Usually during the musical performance time, we would play music that will have a significant meaning, to everybody's lives. But this time it's very special. As you obviously can tell, our good friend Babyland Creations, aka Simon A, is moving on to greener and greater pastures. Of course, we're going to miss him dearly. It's always good to remember the good times that we've had and know that we will always be good friends, right? And so, with that being said, look, alright, words cannot express how much, the Not Ready for Late Night Players and I feel about Babyland Creations moving on. Of course, we thank him for a year and a half of great, and I mean great, entertainment. It's still pretty hard to put into words how we feel about him leaving the show. And so, I got together with Lex, aka Luther, Emmanuel Gaffey, aka Dave Passions, and Rebecca K. Lunetta, aka Miss Becky, to come up with this very special performance. And as we give you this performance, we do so in the spirit of Babyland Creations. On behalf of everybody here on Weeknight Update, thanks for watching and good luck, Babyland Creations. Thanks for everything.
We didn't want to say goodbye to each other, so we tried in our hearts to find the way that we wouldn't have to close the door on each other. We were sure in our hearts that we should stay. We really do belong on the team, and we had a simple dream that we wouldn't have to break apart. And so, even as the music ends, we remain just like the stars, always friends. I never want to say goodbye to a friend. I don't know why other people think it's fine to say, guess what, call it all the day. No, we won't let that be us. There's so much of you that's mine. So, seems like we're meant to be, and I guess the world can't see. Nothing can be done to change his heart. And so, even as the music ends, we remain just like the start, always friends, always friends.
I'm having a love affair.